Ever since 14 or 15 years old, I always told myself I wanted to fight and I wanted to do stuff like that. I played baseball, football, and all that. The team sport of it was always fun, but I loved having a one-man team, a one-man army going in there and doing, competing. I know outside of it there is your team that kind of gets you ready for the fight, but um, the fight itself is solely on you to go in there and perform, which is I love that drive. I think everything has changed. Everything from a coaching staff to my surroundings to back then, I wasn't quite running a gym just yet. I actually got the job running a gym the Monday after that fight, after my first fight. So back then it was just more of a hobby. I was more curious to see if I can do it. Now, 3.5 years later, I know I can do it. I know it's very possible. Every day, it makes it easy working in the gym and actually being able to train while I'm working. I pretty much get paid to train, get paid to teach. So now I'm always in the gym. If I'm at home, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do at the gym, or when I'm at the gym, I'm doing something related to MMA at all times. That's the only difference. The training has obviously picked up. My eating habits have, strictly, during fight camp have gotten better. But the first fight to now is just everything's a little bit more professional. Obviously, back then it was a hobby. Now it's more of a job to me. The lab actually was almost an idea a few years ago. Me and my wife, so I guess our best friend Samantha, she had this idea to build not only our MMA inside of what's also the turf, the football guys, the baseball guys, volleyball, softball, cheerleaders, everyone that's always in here. I guess her and her team built this idea of this 20,000 square foot facility that we have now. And I ran a gym out in Sugar Land. I ran Makaka's gym out in Sugar Land. And then they had this kind of mustering up, and we were already friends. So we just kind of partnered up and created it about 5 months ago. And ever since then, I mean, it's been kicking. So we've been doing pretty good. But it's a cool concept. I think we're one of the only places in Texas that has a facility as clean and nice and as professional as we have it here. If you're a 3-year-old soccer player or you're a 23-year-old professional MMA fighter, we have everything under the building to get it done. So it's a cool thing. It's cool to have all the pieces. The MMA guys, our strength guys, our speed guys. We have a doctors over there. We have a masseuse over there. It's just every piece of the puzzle. Whatever athletic sport you do, it's possible here. So it's just a cool little mix between the football side and the athletic side and the MMA side. I've known Mike since I was like 14 or 15. He had a restaurant right next to my mom's house when I lived with my mom. Me and my friends would leave high school to go eat at his restaurant because he had this $2.99 meal, and that's all we can afford because we're high schoolers. So we would go there and eat, which is kind of cool that 7-8 years ago I knew this guy, and he had this little tiny shop, and now he has his huge restaurant now. But we used to go to his restaurant all the time and eat, and now 8 years later I'm fighting him, which is kind of fun. It makes it for a fun fight. A lot of the times you have that warming out process when you first get into the cage. You're not sure what he's good at, or not sure how strong he is, or if he's gonna hit you hard. I know Mike's gonna hit me hard. I know Mike's gonna try to pick me up and throw me on the ground, which is so exciting to me. It's a thrill. It's gonna make it fun. For this fight, it's been a little bit of everything. A lot of guys, I'm not a big fan on just working this, or just working wrestling, or just working jiu-jitsu, or just working boxing. It's been a little bit of everything. I have my cardio and almost unrelated to MMA cardio in the morning. I have the pad work in the evening, and then wrestling and jiu-jitsu and MMA at night. I have little tiny holes, in my game, just like everyone else. But of course, those are a little bit more focused than not. But everything's being worked on. Everything's kind of tightening up, especially since we're only 2.5 weeks out now. Everything's kind of coming to an end, and everything's kind of falling in place now. So it's pretty cool. I know he's a wrestler. I know he wants to pick me up and take me down and just kind of smother me. That's my my thoughts, I guess. But at the same time, Mike's a drop people. Mike's got into his hands are very good. So again, who knows? He's a good wrestler. He's a good boxer. Overall, a good fighter. So it'll be fun. And I've gone against white, blue, purple, brown, black all my career, and I feel like just my athleticism, I'm able to defend off pretty well. I'm on purple belt now, but I feel like I'm a very good purple belt. I've had the right instructors, even now when I started to now, I have all the right tools to tighten up my game on the ground. He's very good on the ground, but the ground is where my home is. So I'm always comfortable off my back. And, MMA, you're not supposed to be on your back so much, but all my fights that have been put on my back, I've submitted off my back. So even if he wrestles and takes me down, then I always have my ground game to fall on. And I'm not the guy to just sit still. So he's gonna have to take me down, pin me down, and stick me there. Because I'm a little mouse. I'll squeeze out of somewhere. He's wild. He's crazy, just like me. I'm very calm and composed, but in that cage, I'm Super Dave in the cage. So I'm excited. I'm excited to finally fight someone that I automatically, the second I step in the cage with him, I feel comfortable. My outlook on it, my cardio is through the roof. I can fight for as fast as I'm fighting the first 30 seconds as the last 30 seconds. So that's one thing I'm excited to see is his strength. He's very strong, he's very fast, but so am I. So it'll be like just two guys clashing and having fun. So who knows? It's an MMA fight. I can get knocked down in the first couple seconds, so who knows?